Hi, my name is Anaja Wright.
And my name is Phyllis Barbette.
I am interviewing her on her residence in the Anacostia neighborhood. How long have you resided here?
31 years.
How many people are there in the household?
4.
How would you describe your neighborhood?
I would describe my neighborhood as okay. I live in a decent complex in Southeast DC that would cost a lot more if it was placed in another ward, Northwest or Northeast DC.
How have the neighbors been since you lived here?
As in any neighborhood, especially Southeast neighborhoods, some neighbors are okay and some neighbors are not. Some are a little loud and excessively overbearing as neighbors, and then you have some that's considerate and kind.
What makes your neighborhood unique?
The demographics and the differences of people, and just watching the change that's occurred over the years.
How many generations have your family lived in this neighborhood?
3.
3. Can you say who those 3 people were?
Myself, my daughter, and my grandchildren.
What challenges does your neighborhood face?
I would guess the normal challenges that young black residents of DC face. That is crime, drug abuse, and some of them's violence, but you can see the change coming.
What special events happen in your neighborhood throughout the years?
The special events that I take notice of generally are the ones sponsored by my church, which is Southeast Tabernacle Baptist Church, and other churches in the area where they have had different types of affairs to attract the youth and the people in the community and try to encourage them to do good and to help one another.
Do you work in the neighborhood?
No, I do not. I do volunteer in the neighborhood with my church.
Where is your job located?
In Rockville, Maryland, for the United States Department of Health and Human Services, Food and Drug Administration.
Since you've been living in the Anacostia neighborhood, how many landmarks have you been to?
I've been to the Frederick Douglass home. I've been, of course, to the Anacostia Park. And I've been to various schools throughout the area and various churches.
Which landmark did you like the most?
I would probably say Anacostia Park.
How would you describe gentrification in your neighborhood, as a good thing or a bad thing?
As the gentrification?
Mm-hmm.
It has its ups and its downs. The good thing is the diversity of people and the services that are offered. The downside is just seeing that blacks are just being priced out of the area, and pretty soon it's going to be blacks in Southeast DC are not going to be a minority or a majority. They're going to be non-existent because they're being priced out.
Has your neighborhood changed over the years? If so, how?
Over the years, the neighborhood has changed. Housing projects were torn down, new homes were built. People were promised they could come back, which they were unable to. They had built a new Giant and other stores and a little mini mall or whatever, and you can just see, now when you look out, sometimes it's not surprising to see Indian people or Hispanic people, a few white people, whereas to one time you only saw black faces in this area.
Do you currently like your house you're staying in?
Yes.
Would you like to add anything to the conversation?
No, not at this time.
Thank you.